Welcome back to our QuickBooks online course. In this lesson we're going to look at payroll. Now we're not going to use QuickBooks payroll service. This is a different service, a separate service that you would pay for additional help from QuickBooks to do the payroll. What we're going to do is pretend that the managers do the payroll themselves. They calculate the salaries and the wages, and they calculate the withholdings. And then they pay the employees and they remit everything themselves. And what we're going to do is take that information and put it into QuickBooks. Now you can use the QuickBooks payroll system and pay additional, and it makes things a little bit easier. But that's an additional service that you would have to pay. And really what we're going to do is look at how we would input payroll into the system if we're doing it ourselves. So what we're going to first do is add an employee. So we'll go to the payroll area and we'll click employees. Now notice if you wanted to go in the direction of using QuickBooks to do your payroll, to use their service to do your payroll, then they have the number and the button to start. We're not going to do that. We're going to do the payroll ourselves separately and then input it into QuickBooks Online. And they already have two people in the system. They have Emily Platt and John Johnson. And we're going to add another employee. Now I'll ask you if you want to turn on the system for payroll, and we're not. We're going to just do it ourselves, so not right now. And so we're going to enter the person's information. So the employee is Jill Jones, and then we'll add an address. Now notice there's a lot of other things you can add. Notes about the employee, the email, phone number. We're just going to put the employee ID. It would be obviously beneficial to have the Social Security for tax time. All this other information could be useful too. We're just going to save it with just the bare bones information. So now you see we have 3 employees in the system. At this point, we're just going to add the employee. We'll look at calculating payroll in the future lessons.